I'm Adam Richmond, and this is Surviving Rocklahoma, and I am here with Matt Byrne from Hatebreed. What is up, dude?
Yes, I'm surviving Rocklahoma. So far, so good. It's hot out here, but we're having a good time.
Well, it was we was dodging tornadoes last night, or not tornadoes, but bad thunderstorms. We were dodging tornadoes Wednesday night when I rolled in.
Oh man, that's what you get down here, right? It's right. Tornado Alley.
Right. We're calling it Rocknado this year, but we were all crammed into a shower house.
Oh man, that's dangerous. That's dangerous. Well, the sun's out now. It doesn't look like there's any sort of threat right now, so let's hope it stays that way for the rest of the weekend.
Right. Well, we are all out here. We are ready to shred and rock our freaking faces off.
Absolutely.
And nobody brings that aggressive metal like Hatebreed. So can you tell me a little bit about y'all's influences, like what gets you into the mindset to create such an aggressive sound that you tend to have?
Oh man, it's just, well, really, we're just fans of like metal and hardcore. Mm-hmm. You know, a lot of people call us a crossover band, so I'll go with that. We're a little bit of metal, a little bit of hardcore. Me personally, I've always been more of a metal head. I think I was, I got into metal first. I was into the thrash stuff, early '80s.
Right.
So I draw a lot of my drumming influences from those guys. You know, Slayer, Megadeth, Metallica, Exodus, Testament. Like those were my big ones, as well as a lot of others. It's what I learned to play drums on. That's what I was into, man. So got into the punk and hardcore thing later, and you fuse the two together, and you got some crazy, brutal stuff.
Yeah.
So, you know, we're all pretty much cut from the same cloth.
That's
and
pretty
go for the same aggression.
So you've got a new album coming out, right? Or is it already out?
No. Our current album's been out a couple of years. We're kind of winding down the cycle now. We're on our 25th anniversary tour. 25 years as a band, which is great. You know, it's not every band hits that milestone, you know?
Right.
So right now we're wrapping up a tour, leg 2 of a 25th anniversary tour that we've been doing with Obituary.
Nice.
Currently we're out with Obituary, Agnostic Front, Prong, and a newer band called Skeletal Remains, who rip. They're a great band too. So we played tonight here at Rocklahoma, and then we play Dallas at Gas Monkey Live tomorrow, and then we're done for a couple weeks before we go over to Europe and do the festivals and whatnot.
Right. How long do you anticipate to be on this tour? Like, how long do you know is it projected to last?
Well, we're booked through the rest of the year.
Through the rest of the year.
You know, not necessarily. We're celebrating 25 years, but not every tour we're doing is billed as that. We're wrapping this up, and then we do the festival thing over in Europe, which a lot of bands do, and we've been doing for years and years and years. And it's kind of like a lot of like Rocklahoma's going on over there. You know, they're huge scale, great stuff, and you know, you play with a lot of bands from the U.S. and Europe. But then we got some stuff happening in the fall. We're going out with Dropkick Murphys. That was announced a couple weeks ago. Dropkick Murphys and Clutch, which is a great kind of eclectic lineup, you know. You got Dropkicks, Clutch, and then us, and then an artist called Amigo the Devil. Right. So everyone's bringing something different to the table. And me as a fan, I mean, whether I'm in the band touring or as a fan too, it's what I like to see. I don't want to see the same band over and over again when you go to a show. You want to see some everyone bringing something different to the table, and this is the tour that does that. So I'm stoked to be on it.
That's awesome. See, that's one of my favorite things about Rocklahoma, and I say it all the time, I don't like to go to a show that's like all the same thing. I would like to get an exposure of all different, not even genres, but subclasses of rock and roll. So whether it's going to be a little bit of bluesy southern rock to just very heavy, just hard, aggressive rock.
So there's something for everyone.
You bet.
Yeah, I mean, this show is stacked, man. When you it brings the rock element for sure. You got Bad Wolves out there. You got In This Moment. You got Korn, and then you know they're taking a chance on a band like us and bringing the real heavy stuff. Hatebreed on the stage over here, 635.
It is far from a chance. You guys freaking rock it. And whenever I tell everybody that I was like, all right, I got media this year, and then they're like, dude, you got to get Hatebreed. You got to get Hatebreed.
Oh, that's awesome.
So we awesome. Just walked up back here a second ago, and you want Hatebreed? I was like, I didn't have him. I was like, oh, there he's here. I was like, okay, yeah, I'll happily take it.
Oh, I'm glad this worked out.
Bragging rights.
This is great. We're both surviving Rocklahoma.
Hell yeah.
Amazing. Yeah, it's a great show to be on, man.
Good. Do you have any preference? Like everybody likes to play all kinds of different kinds of venues. Is there some people are like just really have a thing for festivals, and then some have more intimate like bar scenes or just stadiums?
Well, a band like us, I mean, we started out in basements, and we've done basements, clubs, to venues, bigger, wide open amphitheater venues like this. So, we've played a little bit of everything, but I think our grassroots, organically we've grown up in the clubs, in the more intimate setting. Maybe not even a barricade in front of the stage. A lot of people jumping around and diving all over each other and stage diving and stuff. So, I think that's our element. But we bring it to all different mediums, like as you'll see. Come check out our show and you'll see what we do even in the open air setting.
And you're going to see a lot of that tonight because the mud is brutal out there. Have you been out on the grounds?
Dude, yes. I was just walking around. It's funny. I just did another interview where we were talking about, we did this festival 2 years ago, right?
Right.
And the last time we were here, Scorpions played. Scorpions headline. We were watching Scorpions, and it was bus call time to go. And we're going to leave, and the bus got caught in the mud. And they had to have all these, cherry picker type vehicles come over and take the trailer off and drag that out. And then 2 or 3 of them attached to the bus and drag that out. Yeah. And it took hours.
Right.
A couple hours. So, hey, we were like, hey, all right, we don't got to leave. Let's go watch the Scorpions.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, that's my memory of Rocklahoma thus far. Last year, we were stuck in the mud. So it's another mud pit this year. Yes!
That's awesome. Well, Matt, I appreciate you so much for giving me your time. And
thanks for having me.
You're going to be, correct me, what time is it again?
We're on the side stage, 6:35.
Zen
we play
stage.
for the Zen stage. That's it. Right over there.
Yeah.
And we play for 35 minutes, and come over and hang out with us, man.
Sweet. Guys, you don't want to miss this show. Get in that mud, get in the pit. All right, guys.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you.